And three cheers for the
2020 Golden Globe nominations.
hip hip. Boo. Hip hip. Boo. Hip hip. Boo. Hip hip.
Boo! You stink!
So I wasn't originally going to make this video. I was planning on making a reactions video to the Oscars only because that is the most famous movie award show, and I wasn't going to react to any of the nominee announcements from BAFTA or SAG or Critics' Choice, which was yesterday, or Golden Globes, which was today. But then I saw what was nominated at the Golden Globes for the 2020 ceremony, and I have some opinions, some very strong opinions on the nominees. Now, before we go ahead, I know that before I move on, I know that some of you are thinking that why am I making a video of this? Honestly, who really cares? It's a stupid awards show, and it's a bunch of old white people's opinions. Old white people's and critics' opinions. Who really cares? Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's not that important, and um, it's not that important, and who really cares? But I acknowledge that it's not significant at all, and it really doesn't matter, and it's just their opinions. But at the same time, I do care a little bit, and like I really like award shows. I really like comparing like what to see, like what all these filmmakers and critics and Academy members consider worthy of being the best of the best. And I don't know, I've always really liked looking up, watching like the Oscars or Golden Globes and stuff, and seeing like what all these higher ups, old white people think are the best of the best, and then comparing that with my opinions. So yeah, it's not that important, but I do care a little bit. So I'm going to make this video because again, I have some really strong opinions. And also, before we move on, I know that I look a bit unprofessional right now. I usually don't wear my glasses in videos, but I need to read. I need to read I have the nominees right here on my Amazon tablet, not sponsored, and I have my glass, so I need to see the nominees. So I have my glasses on. I usually don't wear them because there's a glare, but I need to see, so I'm gonna wear my glasses. I'm also chewing gum because TMI. This is gonna be kind of TMI, but lately I've been kind of had a really dry mouth lately. Like no matter how much water or other liquid I drink, my mouth just dries up pretty quickly lately. So I'm chewing gum, and I'm gonna be drinking water in my thermos that usually holds coffee, uh, to so that I can speak properly and that I don't start sounding like this. So, and also I didn't rehearse this at all. Like I wasn't planning on making this video until like 10 minutes ago when I saw the bad nominees. So yeah, sorry, this intro is a little bit long, but I just had to address some other people's opinions on award shows. If it really doesn't matter, and yeah, you're right, but I still care. And also, I am a bit unprofessional right now, but who cares? I am going to make this video, and I'm going to tell you why the 2020 Golden Globe nominees suck. They really suck. Okay, let's get started. So first off, I am going to start off with I'm going to address each category one by one. I'm going to try to do this as quickly as possible. I don't want this to be like a 20-minute video. And I'm going to tell you what I think of the nominees, and which films were snubbed and which I think should have been nominated instead. Okay, Best Motion Picture Drama. We have 1917, The Irishman, Joker, Marriage Story, and The Two Popes. Now, I haven't seen The Two Popes yet, or 1917. I entered a contest to see if I could get an early free screening to 1917, but I did not win that contest, which kind of bummed me out a little bit. So I haven't seen that yet. I definitely plan on seeing it, but probably not before 2019 ends. And The Two Popes, unfortunately, I know it's been in a few theaters, select theaters nationwide, but unfortunately, the closest theater that's playing Two Popes is an hour and a half away. so I have to wait until December 20th when it comes to Netflix to watch it. So I haven't seen either one of those yet, so I can't comment, but I was a little bummed out that some of my favorite movies of the year, like The Lighthouse or Parasite, were not nominated. And also, I like Joker, and we'll talk more about Joker later. We definitely will, but I don't think it's Best Picture worthy. I like it, but it does have many issues and some problems, so some problematic things. So I don't think that should have been nominated at all. I am happy about Irishman and Marriage Story being nominated, so good for them. I mean, well, obviously, Irishman and Marriage Story were going to be nominated. They were two of the more highly critically acclaimed movies of the year. So, but and I love both those movies. I think both those movies are absolutely fantastic, and they got other nominations as well. So, yeah, I'm really happy about that. So next up is Best Motion Picture, Musical or Comedy. So the nominees are Dolomite Is My Name, Jojo Rabbit, Knives Out, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and Rocket Man. I actually really like Rocket Man, so good for them. Um, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the farewell is missing. I like Dolomite Is My Name, but I think that the farewell should have been on here. I haven't seen Jojo Rabbit yet, which is really killing me because I love Taika Waititi and I want to see it so bad, but I haven't yet. Out of these, oh sorry, best motion picture drama. If Parasite was nominated, I would pick that. But out of the ones that are on there, Marriage Story, and my personal pick for best motion picture, musical or comedy would be either Once Upon a Time in Hollywood or Knives Out. I Once Upon a Time in Hollywood used to be a perfect 10 out of 10 movie for me, but then I rewatched it recently and I did notice these flaws the first time, but the second time they were a lot more noticeable. So I lowered my score to a 9 and it bumped down my list a bit, but I still love it. So Once Upon a Time in Hollywood or Knives Out, either one, fine with me. So best motion picture, actress, drama. We have Cynthia Erivo in Harriet, Scarlett Johansson Marriage Story, Saoirse Ronan Little Women, Charlize Theron Bombshell, Renee Zellweger Judy. So obviously, some of these haven't even been in theaters yet. So the only one that I've seen is Marriage Story, and so of course I'm gonna be partial to that. I think Scarlett Johansson winning. I think it would be cool. I haven't seen Harriet, and I haven't heard that good things about it. Heard mixed things about it, but I love Cynthia Erivo. I loved her in Bad Times at the El Royale. She was great in Widows, although she didn't have nearly as much screen time as I thought she should have. So I don't know. I think it would be really cool if Cynthia Erivo won because she's the only black actress nominated. But based on what I've been hearing from like critics and blogs, it's probably gonna be Renee Zellweger, which I really don't like because I haven't heard that great things about Judy, and I really don't like Renee Zellweger. I don't know. I think she's a great actress, but I just don't like her as a person. I know that's kind of a dumb reason to not want somebody to win, but that's just my opinion. So probably Renee's gonna win. Hope Scarlett or Cynthia wins, but it's probably gonna be Renee. And I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind once I see Bombshell or Little Women. I don't know when I'll see those films, but I definitely plan on it. Best motion picture by an actor in a motion picture drama. Christian Bale, Ford v Ferrari, Antonio Banderas, Pain and Glory, Adam Driver, Marriage Story, Joaquin Phoenix, Joker, Jonathan Pryce, The Two Popes. I thought Jonathan Pryce would be best supporting, but whatever. I haven't seen it yet. So the one nomination that Joker got that I'm happy about is for best actor. Well, I thought Joaquin Phoenix was great, and I actually used to think that he was the deserved winner until I saw Marriage Story. So I'm rooting for Adam Driver, but Joaquin's probably going to win, which I'm not going to be mad about. If he wins, great for him. He's never won an Oscar before. Oh wait, these are Golden Globes. Has he won a Golden Globe before? I don't know, but Joaquin's probably going to win. But I'm rooting for Adam Driver. Love Antonio Banderas, Christian Bale. Just no. Just like he wasn't bad in Ford v Ferrari, but No, Robert Pattinson or Adam Sandler. I haven't seen Uncut Gems, but I'm kind of rooting for Adam Sandler to get at least an Oscar nomination now. I was fully expecting him to get a Golden Globe nomination, but nope. Actually, Uncut Gems didn't get any Golden Globe nominations, and I hope that the Oscars nominates it. So I was hoping Robert Pattinson, Robert Pattinson, um, should replace Christian Bale. Adam Sandler should replace Jonathan Price, or unless Jonathan Price is better than Adam Sandler's. But yeah, I'm rooting for Adam Driver. Best performance by an actress, musical or comedy: Aquafina, The Farewell; Kate Blanchett, Where'd You Go, Bernadette; Ana de Armas, Knives Out; Beanie Feldstein, Booksmart; and Emma Thompson, Late Night. So, actually, pretty all great actresses here. I haven't seen Late Night or Where'd You Go, Bernadette yet, but I love Anna, Aquafina, and Beanie. I loved all of those movies. Booksmart, Knives Out, Farewell. They all get a 9 out of 10 from me. I'm rooting for Aquafina. Yeah, I think Aquafina, her perform. There's a scene in Farewell that she where she breaks down, and I thought that was some of her best acting ever. So yeah, rooting for her. Best performance by an actor in a motion picture, musical, or comedy: Daniel Craig, Knives Out; uh, Roman Griffin Davis, Jojo Rabbit; Leonardo DiCaprio, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood; Taron Egerton, Rocket Man; Eddie Murphy, Dolomite Is My Name. Leo. Leo. I hope he gets Oscar nominated too. So here we go, the controversial category: Best Director. Bong Joon-ho, Parasite; Sam Mendes, 1917. This video is getting really long now. Todd Phillips, Joker; Martin Scorsese, The Irishman; Quentin Tarantino, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I would have replaced. Sorry. Todd Phillips. A lot of people, all the film buffs and the Joker haters, are getting so riled up on Twitter and Letterboxd about Todd Phillips being nominated. Now, again, like I said before, I did like Joker, and I actually thought it was better. It was more well directed than I was expecting it to be. Like, I thought that the directing was actually pretty good. However, I don't think that it's award worthy directing. Like, I would have, and really neither was Quentin Tarantino. I thought Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was very well directed, but I thought that there were some other movies that better deserved nominations. So personally, I would. So again, I haven't seen 1917, so sorry, Sam Mendes. Still love Skyfall and American Beauty, even though it has you know who in it. But I would have replaced Sam Mendes, Todd Phillips, and Quentin Tarantino with Greta Gerwig from Little Women, because there's no woman director on here, and Greta Gerwig is an amazing director. I mean, she's only directed one film, Little Women, but that was an amazing movie. So, Greta Gerwig for Little Women; Robert Eggers for The Lighthouse; and Noah Baumbach. I'm surprised about that actually. That he wasn't nominated. Noah Baumbach for Marriage Story. All right, let's move on. Best screenplay. Now there were some films that were snubbed, but I'm not too mad about that because the Golden Globes only nominates 5, and I'm more partial to the Academy where they nominate 10. So Noah Baumbach, Marriage Story, yes. Bong Joon Ho and Jin Won Han for Parasite, yes. Anthony McCarran, The Two Popes, again, haven't seen it yet. Quentin Tarantino, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, yeah. And Steven Zalian for The Irishman, yeah. Parasite, but it's probably gonna Parasite or Marriage Story. I'd be okay with that. Best foreign film. The Farewell was nominated for Best Foreign Film. Should have been nominated for musical or category. I know that a lot of the dialogue was in Chinese, but come on. The Farewell, Les Miserables, not the Hugh Jackman one. There's another one that's distributed in America by Amazon. It's a French film. I really want to see that actually. Pain and Glory with Pedro Almodovar's latest film with Antonio Banderas. I've been hearing really good things. Parasite, which is currently still my favorite movie of 2019 and my favorite Korean movie of all time, and Portrait of a Lady on Fire, which I really want to see. I've been hearing nothing but good things about that. So, Parasite. Best Animated Film: Frozen 2, How to Train Your Dragon 3: The Hidden World, The Lion King. Okay, first of all, one, terrible movie. Two, not animated, CGI. I know that there's no human live action characters, but still, no. Missing Link, which I actually really like that movie, and Toy Story 4. Toy Story 4 should win. Best Original Score: Alejandro Desplat for Little Women, Hildur Guðnadóttir for Joker, Randy Newman, Marriage Story, Thomas Newman, 1917, and Daniel Pemberton for Motherless Brooklyn. I haven't seen Motherless Brooklyn, um, but I thought that the scores for Joker and Marriage Story were amazing. I wish that Mark Corbin's score for The Lighthouse was nominated instead of Motherless Brooklyn, I guess. But I'm actually kind of rooting for Marriage Story. Like it used to be, again, before Marriage Story, I was rooting for Joker for actor Joaquin and score. But now, Marriage Story. Best Original Song: Beautiful Goats from Cats, I'm Gonna Love Me Again from Rocket Man, Into the Unknown, great song from Frozen 2, Spirit from Lion King, uh, Stand Up, Harriet. I'm surprised that Speechless from Aladdin wasn't nominated. Like, I actually really like that one, and I love Naomi Scott, so. Into the Unknown's probably gonna win. That's really the only song on here that I like, so Into the Unknown. Best performance by an actress in a supporting role: Kathy Bates. Wow, good for her. Kathy Bates, Richard Jewell. Heard decent things. Plan on seeing it, but haven't yet. Annette Bening, The Report. Wow. Laura Dern, Marriage Story. Jennifer Lopez, Hustlers. And Margot Robbie, Bombshell. I wish that the grandma from The Farewell was nominated as well, and also Florence Pugh. Oh, I wish Florence Pugh was snubbed for both Little Women, even though I haven't seen it. I'm sure she's great, and Midsummer. Like, I know Midsummer is too weird and controversial a film, and it's gonna be snubbed everywhere. But I thought she should have been nominated for actress as well. But yeah, Florence Pugh and the grandma from Farewell are snubbed. Laura Dern. Best performance by an actor in a supporting role. Okay, we'll get to this. Is another controversial category for me. Tom Hanks, A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, Anthony Hopkins, The Two Popes, Al Pacino, The Irishman, Joe Pesci, The Irishman, Brad Pitt, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I'm really happy about Brad Pitt. I loved it. I loved him in that movie, but I'm really upset. Oh, by the way, Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe, his performance in The Lighthouse was career best. I would like I love sorry I'm so sorry Joe Pesci, but I would have replaced you or Anthony Hopkins with Willem Dafoe. He was just too he should have won in my opinion. But I honestly don't know who's gonna win. It could be Brad. If Brad wins, I won't be mad about that. Or Al. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, here we go. That's enough with the film categories for the Golden Globes. Let's get into the TV categories. Best Television Series Drama: Big Little Lies Season 2. Haven't seen it yet. The Crown Season 3. Haven't seen it yet. Killing Eve Season 2. Haven't seen it yet. Haven't even watched Season 1 yet. But I've been hearing nothing but good things about both seasons. The Morning Show. I've watched when Apple TV premiered on November 1st. I watched I believe 3 episodes, and I hated them all. And I don't plan on watching. I'm not even going to include it on my 2019 TV shows ranked list. No, it shouldn't be nominated. I don't think. Succession. I'm surprised. Game of Thrones. The final season was not good, but I'm surprised like it wasn't nominated. Like award shows are usually suckers for like Game of Thrones and Stranger Things. I know Stranger Things wasn't as well received as it could have been, but I'm surprised that it wasn't nominated. Yeah. Besides, yeah, I haven't seen any of these, so I can't say. I'm kind of I've heard not great things about Big Little Lies, so I don't know. Maybe The Crown. The Crown. Best performance by an actress in a drama series: Jennifer Aniston, The Morning Show. Reese Witherspoon, The Morning Show, Olivia Colman, The Crown, Jodie Comer, Killing Eve, Nicole Kidman, Big Little Lies. Olivia or Jodie? Um, Jennifer and Reese should have been replaced by someone else, in my opinion. Yeah. Or Reese in Big Little Lies. Like, yeah, like she was in that as well. Best performance by an actor in a TV series drama: Brian Cox, Succession; Kit Harington, Game of Thrones; Rami Malek, Mr. Robot; Tobias Menzies, The Crown; Billy Porter, Pose. Rami, I guess. Best TV series: comedy or musical: Barry, nice; Fleabag, nice; Kaminsky Method, nice; Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, nice; Politician, haven't seen it; Fleabag or Maisel. Best performance by an actress in a TV series, comedy or musical. Oh boy, we're getting over 20 minutes now. Christina Applegate, Dead to Me. Haven't seen it yet. Heard great things. Rachel Brosnahan, Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Doesn't matter who else is nominated. She should win. Or Phoebe Waller-Bridge for Fleabag. Ooh, if she won, that'd be awesome as well. Kirsten Dunst, On Becoming a God in Central Florida. Haven't even heard of that show. Don't know what that is. Natasha Lyonne, Russian Doll. I love Russian Doll, so. Okay, best performance by an actor in a TV series, comedy or musical: Michael Douglas, The Kaminsky Method; Bill Hader, Barry; Paul Rudd, Living with Yourself. Still haven't seen it yet. Rami Youssef, Rami; Ben Platt, The Politician. Bill Hader. Okay, here's another controversial category for me: best television limited series or motion picture made for television. Catch 22, Chernobyl, Fosse Verdon, The Loudest Voice, and Unbelievable. Where is When They See Us? When They See Us is objectively the best show of 2019. I'm sorry, Chernobyl fans. Well, I love When They See Us. Jarrell Jerome was revolutionary as Corey Wise in it. It's such a powerful series, and such a compelling true story. I would have replaced Loudest Voice was messy. What Loudest Voice wasn't terrible, but it was messy. So I would have replaced Loudest Voice with When They See Us for sure. When They See Us should win, but out of these, Chernobyl's gonna win. Best performance by an actor in a limited series or TV film: Christopher Abbott, Catch 22; Russell Crowe, Loudest Voice; Jared Harris, Chernobyl; Sam Rockwell, Fosse Verdon; Sacha Baron Cohen, The Spy; Missing, Jarrell Jerome, When They See Us. Jarrell Jerome should win. He should have won. Sam Rockwell, I guess. I love Sam Rockwell, so haven't seen Fosse Verdon yet, but best. I need water. I need water. I'm getting hot right now. Best performance by an actress in a limited series or motion picture made for television: Caitlin Dever. Ooh, I love Caitlin Dever. In Booksmart, too. Caitlin Dever, unbelievable. Oh, and I also saw Short Term 12 earlier this year, and she was amazing in that. So, Caitlin Dever, unbelievable. Joey King, The Act. Helen Mirren, Catherine the Great. Merritt Weaver, unbelievable. Michelle Williams, Fosse Verdon. Surprised not to see Toni Collette. No, unbelievable. But that she wasn't here. I don't know. Any one of them is fine with me. Best performance by an actress in a supporting role: Toni Collette. She should be leading. Toni Collette, unbelievable. Patricia Arquette, The Act. Meryl Streep, Big Little Lies. Emily Watson, Chernobyl. Helena Bonham Carter. She's in The Crown? I didn't even know that. Wow, I really gotta watch season 3 yet. As soon as I finish watching season 2, which I haven't finished yet, because it is a little slow. The show in general is very slow, but I enjoyed season 1, so I'm obligated to watch season 2 and 3. Any one of these I'm fine with. Best performance by an actor in a supporting role: Alan Arkin, Kaminsky Method; Kieran Culkin, Succession; Andrew Scott, Fleabag; Andrew Scott, Hot Priest; Moriarty from the Benedict Cumberbatch; Martin Freeman, Sherlock Show. Wow. Andrew Scott, Fleabag; Stellan Skarsgård, Chernobyl; Henry Winkler, Baron; Andrew or Henry. So yeah, those are all the nominees, and and Michael K. Williams from When They See Us is missing. This video is really long, and I really did not plan this at all. I'm saying that for the millionth time, so I apologize for my kind of unkempt appearance and the glare and just everything. But I really wasn't planning on making this video. But as soon as I read the Golden Globe nominations, now 30 minutes ago, I I had to make a video on it. I had to. So yeah, I know it's not that important. There are obviously more important things in worlds than award shows, but the I do still like reading those nominees and watching the shows, and I'm definitely gonna be watching at least the Oscars. Well, try to because I don't have cable anymore. But the Critics' Choice Award, I'm not gonna go through all the nominees because then the video is gonna be even longer. But those nominees, I prefer those nominees over the Golden Globe ones. So yeah, I don't know the Golden Globes there are some good, really great films I want to be nominated that were nominated, like Parasite and Irishman. And I hope Parasite wins in every category that was nominated, but I don't think it'll win. I think it'll only win foreign film, or maybe Portrait will. I haven't seen Portrait yet. I really want to, but I'm partial to Parasite because it is my favorite film. But yeah, those are my thoughts, my very non-scripted, unrehearsed, impromptu thoughts on the Golden Globe nominees. Wonder I'll be. I'm kind of curious to see which ones will be nominated. Um, nominated in will win in January, and shame on Hollywood Foreign Press, the Academy of the Golden Globes, for not nominating any female directors or not nominating a single uh, thing from Lighthouse or Uncut Gems. So yeah, shame on you. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and tell me, let me know in the comments or share with me on Letterboxd or Twitter what you thought was snubbed, or like what you thought of certain films that were nominated in certain nominations. So yeah, I'm gonna stop the video now because it's really long now, and bye.